Hi, welcome to this video update, which is all about trading Forex full-time, trading Forex for a living. Now, in terms of this video, I did start it off with a short intro clip from the BBC TV series The Office, which I thought was absolutely fantastic when it came out. Very funny, and it had a kind of serious message. It was all about people in kind of humdrum jobs, 9 to 5, wanting to escape. And you have a lot of people who want to get out of the 9 to 5, achieve financial independence, and they see the Forex markets as a great route to achieve the aim. Now, in terms of trading Forex for a living, over the years, I've seen a huge amount of traders try and fail miserably, but I've seen a lot of traders who actually have achieved the aim. Now, what I want to do is go through what it really takes in terms of how much money you need and also the attitude you need. Now, in terms of this video, it's all about kind of the reality of trading Forex for a living. There's plenty of videos out there on the subject. Most of them, in my view, are a little bit, how would I put it, not telling the truth. So we'll give the reality here. But in terms of, even if you can't achieve trading Forex for a living, I just want to go through some tips that will help you increase your trading balance quickly with low risk, so you can achieve a great second income. So what we'll do is we'll go to a storyboard and just go through all these points in more detail. Right, so look at trading Forex for a living. In terms of the advice I'm going to give here, it comes from my 30 odd years of trading and the people that I've met along the way who've achieved becoming full-time Forex traders, and also lessons from the ones that haven't achieved the aim. Now, in terms of I put an example, $50,000 account. It can be any amount, okay? Just using this as an example. Now, put ballpark profit potential 50 to 100%. Now, what you need to do is work out how much money you need in your trading account against your profit potential to cover your overhead, okay? So let's say you do have a 50,000 account. It could be any amount you wish, but you've used the same kind of criteria to work out if it's enough. Let's say your profit potential, you're pretty confident in your trading strategy, it could make, let's say, 50% per annum. I put 50 to 100% per annum as a kind of ballpark figure in terms of, just to explain, I've seen traders do that consistently over the years, okay? I've seen some traders do more than that, okay? It's individual how much profit you can make with your strategy. I'll come back to this point in a moment. But yeah, if you can make 50 to 100%, you're doing really well, okay? You're up there with the best. Now, let's say you've got 50,000, you make 50%, pretty confident of that. That's 25,000 a year. Is that enough? Well, if you're a student living at home, it could be. If you're married, wife, kids, mortgage, etc., it's probably not enough. You've got to start with enough money, okay? So you need to basically do that kind of calculation, profit potential, overhead against your trading account. Now, you might be saying, well, what is my profit potential? And this leads me on to my next point. Yeah, a lot of people write to us and say, yeah, I want to trade full-time for a living. How much money do I need? How much money can I make? Well, it's individual, isn't it? If you haven't traded, you don't know. You know, you can't trade for a living straight away. You need experience. You need the experience to know your strategy's edge, have confidence in it, know how much money you can make within your risk-reward parameters. It comes from experience. So you're probably going to need a year or two, at least, before you can make the step up to trading for a living, okay? Now, in terms of, let's say you've been trading part-time, and just for sake of illustration, you're pretty confident you make 50%, yeah? The pressure increases when you come to full-time trading. Yeah, when you train part-time, you've got other income, etc. The pressure is still there, isn't it? We know psychologically Forex is a tough game. It becomes even tougher when you step up to trading for a living because it's your only income. And the fatal error I've seen over the years of people coming into trade Forex full-time, they've been successful part-time is they want to try too hard. It's what they really want to do, and they decide they should work at it. It's totally the wrong thing to do. You should do the same when you trade full-time as you do part-time. Forex trading is not about making a lot of effort. It's about making money. And if you come into the Forex markets and then you start to try too hard, you're going to be hopping in and out the markets, taking low odds trades, etc. Your discipline will break down. You've got to restrain yourself from doing that. Okay. And another thing that comes into play when traders come into the markets to trade full time is they want a regular monthly income. Okay. So, a few thousand a month to cover their overhead or whatever it might be. You can't make a regular month-to-month income. This is not a 9-to-5 profession. Okay. What you've got to keep in mind is that profits and losses in any Forex trading strategy are going to be randomly distributed. And that doesn't matter if you're a swing trader, long-term trend follower, whatever strategy you use, you're going to have good periods, you're going to have bad periods, and you do not know how they're going to fall. Okay? Now, I'm going to return to this point. This is very important. Just a moment. Just want to go through drawdown to profit and some advice from Paul Tudor Jones, one of the true great traders. And he said, he likes to aim for an annualized gain of 3 times the amount of his maximum drawdown. So let's say it's 90% the annual profit target. The drawdown is likely at some point to be 30% from peak. Okay, and you'll find that 3 to 1 is pretty common amongst really great traders. You are going to get a big drawdown at some point. And how long is that drawdown going to last? Well, from my experience, and if you read up on any of the great traders, they'll say the same, you are going to encounter drawdown periods of 3 months at some point. Okay, or periods of 3 months where you're not really making much, just minuscule profits. So losses or minuscule profits. Now, you've got to ride out that 3 months. Okay, now, it's better that 3 months, you don't know when it's going to come. It's better it comes after you've been trading for a living for a while, isn't it? Because you can have a profit cushion, okay? Because you're building up your equity. But what happens if it comes as soon as you start trading? I think if you're not prepared for it to happen when you start trading, it's probably going to happen. So you want to be prepared. So in addition to the money in your trading account, you need a reserve of at least 3 months, okay, in terms of paying your overhead without any income from your Forex account. And I'd actually say make it 6 months, okay, because that gives you the cushion. It'll help you remain disciplined, focused, and patient. What you do not want to do when you're trading full time is feel compelled to do things and try and make money when you know the opportunities are not really there. Okay, you want to be able to stick to the strategy that worked part-time and really focus on maintaining discipline, focus, whatever, I just said focus, didn't I? But you know what I mean. So I would say, be prepared for the worst. It may not happen, okay, but be prepared. Now, in terms of, when you're trading for a living, it's that constant mental battle. Certainly when you start. I've got traders, for example, they trade for a living, okay? They want to be in contact with me for one reason only, okay? They don't want me to tell them about their strategy or whatever. They just want me to supervise them so they don't do anything stupid. So if they do, I can point it out to them, look, you're trading rather kind of aggressively when you don't need to. You're taking too many trades or whatever it might be, okay? But I've been trading full-time. It's a different kind of pressure to trading part-time. Now, in terms of the next points, they're related to building up to trade full-time, okay, but also related to trading FX for a living as well, or some of the points are. Now, in terms of point A, it's psychological benefits of regular pay-ins. Now, I know a trader. He's only got 15,000. He wants 30,000 to trade for a living. So he wants to get to that level. Only a young fellow, okay? He's decided to pay into his account monthly 1,200 from his salary to get his account up as well as his trading profits. It's a great idea because, it makes it easier to ride out the periods of drawdown because you're putting regular money in. If you've got a strategy with an edge, it's going to prevail longer term. You're confident that it will. And also you're psychologically getting closer to your goal of being a full-time trader. And, he's doing this and he's finding it's working really well. I can see that in the performance. It's a really decent performance. So hoping that, he achieves his aim. But I think the idea of regular pay-ins is a great idea. If you're really serious about Forex trading, you really want to do it, then why not, commit yourself totally? I mean, he's giving up a lot to put that money in per month. I think it's a great idea. Anyway, right, moving on. Going for the home run with a cushion of profits. This relates to trading Forex for a living as well as trading Forex part-time. Let's say that, you're aiming for, could be any amount, like I said, 50% per annum. Suddenly you're up 70% and you've had a really good run. Then what you see is a fantastic opportunity in the market. Now, I must stress it has to be a really fantastic opportunity. One you've got deep inner conviction about, you just feel that this is the trade. Well, why not take the extra amount you've made? So let's say you've made 70%, okay? It's 20% above what you were hoping to make. Risk it on a high conviction trade. At worst, you're going to end up back where you were. Okay. At best, you can actually really push your account equity forward. I've seen people do these big hits. Very much comes from the George Soros, Stanley Druckenmiller kind of philosophy of trading. If you've got a good amount of money, you see a great trade, go for the jugular. Okay. I've seen people risk, 10% that they made extra, make 30 or 40% more. Even bigger gains than that, 100% plus on around 30, that sort of gain on the extra capital. So you can really push yourself forward. What I would say is do not do that just because you made extra money. It must be a high conviction trade, if that makes kind of sense. Right. Moving on to the next point. It's the biggest advantage of Forex trading, but hardly any Forex trader thinks about it. It's compound growth. It's a fantastic advantage. I know I've stressed this in other videos, but money makes money. The great thing about Forex trading, if you're doing it as a serious business, as your account grows, your overhead does not increase. Neither does your work ethic. You still do the same things, but with more money. And also, I think it focuses you on the longer term. Because you think about it, I've just done the example here. 10K, if you were to make 100% per annum on that amount, after 10 years, you'd have 1.5 million. That's a big amount of money. And there is the old saying, don't get rich quickly, get rich slowly. Well, it's wise advice. You never want to go too quick, but if you keep compound growth in mind, what a wonderful advantage. Other businesses, when they're starting to make more money, have to take on stock, staff, all the rest of it, bigger premises. Forex trader, no, you just do the same things as you did when you had a smaller amount of money. So money makes money over time. Okay, you've got to maintain motivation, focus, and discipline. I think Forex trading is a lonely profession, isn't it? You are on your own. It's only you, and you've got to stay motivated and really focused and disciplined at all times. We know those psychological traps are there, where traders just one lapse of discipline, and then suddenly, it ends in disaster. No one who watches me regularly would be surprised to learn that I think the best way to do it is to constantly motivate yourself with books. Okay, read up on great traders, how they did it. Read up on psychology, self-improvement books, self-help books, whatever. Always try and, focus on, yes, you can do it. But I think everyone needs that motivation and to maintain that focus and discipline. Yeah, anyone who says to me that maintaining focus and discipline is easy has never traded Forex. Yeah, it's a constant battle. Yeah, there's always that psychological battle within, isn't there? So that's what I would recommend. My experience, people ask me very often, do I trade Forex for a living? I don't trade Forex by itself purely for a living. Okay. Obviously, I do trade, but I teach, which everyone I'm sure knows, and I run 2 other totally unrelated businesses, which just completely different to Forex. I suppose for me, I like to trade. It's income. You've got other income streams. For me, I do like doing other things. Forex trading can be quite lonely if you just do it, as a sole income. But of course, you can use that income to do other things, if that kind of makes sense. People often ask me my profit potential. How much do I make? My aim is to make 30% per annum, and I'm happy with that. That's my performance in relation to my risk profile and everything to do with me. Now I know traders, even who I've taught, who do better than me. Okay, but we're all different. I'm kind of quite conservative. Maybe it's a sign of age. But I do love it. I do like, what Forex trading can help you do outside of Forex. I mean, I love teaching because I love reading and talking about psychology, as I'm sure everyone knows. And I like just trying other businesses, even if they kind of fail. Okay. I've had some failures and some that have been successful, but for me, life all about experience. We're all different, aren't we? But I think in terms of trading Forex for a living, yes, it's possible. And if you're really serious about doing it, you'll know your chances probably already. Okay. I think, I can't think of anything else to add. I think I've covered all the points I need to. What I'm going to do very quickly now is I'm going to finish up with a clip, the very first clip I saw from the first episode of The Office with David Brent, making someone's dreams come true. Okay, now a lot of people in Forex say they're going to make your dreams come true easily, trade for a living. So simple, easy. It's not simple. Well, it's not simple. It's not easy. It's achievable. You'll know deep down if it's for you. So I'm just going to finish up this very quick clip from David Brent. I just love The Office. Just find Ricky Gervais amusing. I really like the underlying kind of message from the TV show as well, about people in dead-end jobs trying to escape. I think we can all do that if we want. That's enough of me talking. Thank you very much for watching me as per usual. Take care and have a good day.
I don't give shitty jobs. If a good man comes to me and says, thank you, David, for the opportunity and continued support in the work-related arena, but I've done that, I want to better myself, I want to move on, then I can make that dream come true too, aka for you. The point is, you talk the talk, you do not walk the walk. Vis-a-vis, you have not yet passed your forklift driver's test. The man who gives the jobs in the warehouse is a personal friend of mine. Alright? I know the man for the job.
So what becomes of you, my love, when they